I genuinely believe that many are unaware of just how big 2024 will be. The crypto industry is expected to bring in billions of dollars for regulated entities in the next 12 months. I believe there will be a significant uptake of this in the regulated space over the next few years, which is exciting. However, the important thing to remember about all of this is that every aspect of operating in a regulated environment requires time, effort, coordination, and a great deal of work in terms of standards and standard settings. I'm eager to watch how this technology develops over the coming years on a truly large scale. Daily volume and scale of many trillions of tons, the market capitalization of the entire cryptocurrency industry is currently under $2 trillion, and by the end of 2024, it may have exceeded $6 trillion. As a result, everyone is preparing, and some of them are unable to remain silent. They are free to say nothing of it. How should I proceed? By that, I mean that this video, which was shared from Cyprus and was released on November 16th, has had fewer than 200 views. This is huge. You should listen to what he says here, and I've put together a little collage with the president of the World Bank as well. Please listen to this carefully. Let me ask you something first, which is straightforward. I would like a very straightforward response to this question. What is Web3? If someone could volunteer to take this one, that would be great. I'll start. Okay, Sanji. You're courageous. Yes, let's do it, but first I wish to put my definition of Web3 in your direction. A pessimistic friend then disproves my assertions. You should look into it because now is the greatest chance humanity has ever had to address the issue of digitalization and data, and using data is a major enabler of this shift. Everything will eventually go digital, and when it does, it will generate enormous riches. This is the best chance I'll ever have to make wealth, so you should consider it the greatest chance humanity has ever had. Respond to the query I intend to pose to a different person. Indeed, Web3 is the final invention that humanity will require. Alright, but what is it? Describe what Web3 is using, the powers from the central authority and distributing them to every person present in the meeting. This is a secret high summit. The IMF will then play a video clip shortly after that in which they essentially state that the world isn't ready for this new system and that they are approaching it and the summit's goals slowly. What is the size of this summit? What kind of people go to this summit while Ripple goes to the one we'll get into? A video by Navin Gupta shortly, although this was introduced in 2015 and serves as a forum for talks about trends, global market circumstances, and investment advancements. Alright, this is a significant matter. The summit is an exclusive gathering for high-ranking decision-makers and SE-level executives with a keen interest in the alternative investment space. I can assure you that you are the only person in your area who is aware of the summit's objectives, and I can't help but talk about them. This is a unique opportunity that we won't get again. We are the pioneers, and we are so early in this industry, and we will be richly rewarded. Here, Navin Gupta is at the same summit as a Ripple. Market capacity is 1/500x. Whoa! We at Ripple, an enterprise cryptocurrency payment solutions company, understand that payments are now a smaller part of many things that are emerging and growing bigger and bigger. Therefore, let's just say that if an institution wants to use cryptocurrency for anything, like tokenization or payments for custody, we would be building solutions to essentially provide that advice, which is to not worry about where digital assets are going to invest in pictures and shells. Companies like Levi's, which makes jeans, and people who produce pictures and shells can't go wrong with that since the industry will grow by 50 to 100 times and infrastructure will always triumph. It's for digital assets. Don't fall for the ruse that XRP is Bitcoin 2.0. The industry as a whole is expanding. We're talking about trillions of dollars, over 100 trillion in this industry, people, so you have to know what you own and how long this asset has been around in terms of XRP. 1500x is tremendous. This is an archived image from August 4th, 2013. We have XRP, Litecoin, and Bitcoin. The only coins you people have are those. Everyone is aware of it, and the other ones are little more than imaginary rubbish coins. This is something that you must comprehend. This is Bitcoin 2.0 on steroids, and the IMF's new infrastructure is the reason it's taking so long to happen. You can hear it for yourself when you listen to what they have to say about it. IMF is heavily associated with the adoption of Ripple/XRP. The first mover advantage is a topic we cover a great deal, and it's truly highly fascinating. Since technology can undoubtedly sometimes the first mover doesn't always win, sometimes they're too early. It's conceivable to be too early to build a product that the world is simply not ready for, or that the infrastructure isn't in place to make that product as successful as it may be. However, I believe that the first mover effect for standards is equally as important as the first mover effect for adoption. So, whoever's first out of this gate will provide guidelines and expectations regarding what to expect, privacy regarding the system's level of openness, and, in-depth information. Standards for the structure and interaction of transactions, and as you are aware, financial institutions begin the process of onboarding new users into these systems. They will become accustomed to a single set of standards, so introducing new ones will require more work. Yes, you will get wealthy with XRP. Because of this, we haven't seen double or triple-digit XRPs yet, but this is about to change. Very few people truly own XRP, so don't be scared to think for yourself. They won't allow us to become wealthy because, as I'm telling you, there is very little XRP. There are a lot of people out there, and as you can see, we have now moved into a multi-bull market. As you can see, the markets are already in a pumping state. As I mentioned before, this will pump the foundation and then cool off for a few days. It's starting, other coins will follow suit, and there might be a final major sell-off. We're going to go back to where we were, so in a way, it's kind of healthy to see, but I want you guys to be ready for that mentally okay last big sell-off. Since, as previously stated, it's a highly brand spanking new market, it has only recently opened. The key is volatility. It benefits the markets. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, please know that I sincerely appreciate every one of you. Navin Gupta will be joining us soon. Rippling, we're so early. All innovations require time, so while there are adopters at this point, the industry has reached a critical mass and is moving quickly. Adoption takes time. If you and I decide to examine the situation again after a few years, what is the current situation? It surprises me that, as of right now, no institution is making use of blockchain technology to boost efficiency in comparison to where they are. Outro started creating Ripple nets under the theory that cryptocurrency liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments. Big payments. When the market was sufficiently established, clients could switch to ODL, which is precisely what's occurring now. Flip the switch. I believe what we're developing. RippleNet was developed with this in mind. Are you aware that it addresses a genuine issue? And I believe that each token represents my advice. If actual value and utility were being provided to a person, everybody would be able to understand it. A genuine customer will find value in the token.